take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me. I can keep up. Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down into that. Whatever you prefer.
Okay, hello YouTube and Twitch. It's time. It's finally time to finish Fountain. I went on a holiday, for a very long holiday for 2 weeks, and after that we had to catch up with other gachas. We had the Silver Palace closed beta. Point is, I believe it's been like a month since the last time we did the Fountain story quest. So now it's time to finish it before Odette and of course Snezhnaya comes. I still have some other story quests, Archon quests that I still need to finish. I do not have the time to do some of the exploration ones, but you know what, at least I want to be done with the Archon quests, just to not be, you know, behind with the main lore. And today we are gonna do the Fountain finale, Masquerade of the Guilty. I don't know if I will be able to do it in a single sitting. Apparently it has 6 parts, and on average it takes like 6 hours to finish it, but we are gonna try it. And after that, if we have some time, we're also gonna do the new Umbral monument in Endfield. Yeah, I don't know. Is it gonna be as easy as the previous ones, or this one is gonna be actually hard? We'll have to see. And of course, in 8 hours from now, we also have the whatchamacallit, the Wuthering Waves live stream. So we're gonna watch that together live. With that being said, let's go. If we don't have enough time to do this, I'm just gonna split it in in 2 parts. And today is gonna be part 1 and tomorrow is gonna be part 2. Now, a short TLDR where we left off last time. Furina and Arlecchino had a tea party where Arlecchino kind of revealed to us that Furina lost her powers. We played as a freaking inmate for a long time, this is not a prison, okay? And the people here were locked for the most ridiculous reasons ever. But point is, we were searching for child. We failed to actually find him. The guy just ran off on his own. Risley just completely checkmated the freaking Glini. Like, he completely destroyed him. He got annihilated. I just realized, Risley, he roofied Lynette. Huh. Interesting. When you put it like that. And then the primordial seawater, which was apparently locked under the freaking prison of the Meropids, like the gate that was holding it back exploded, and the new village showed up and saved the day. Now, how am I supposed to... Wait, what the... Dormitories, okay, so I need to TP there. And it does look like the prison at the lower levels are flooded. Huh? Amelia, welcome to the stream. Some time has passed since the incident in the fortress of Meropid, and your sentence is almost
now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the fortress of Meropid!
We forgot the taste of freedom! No!
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meropid via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
This place is going down the drain.
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
A new life's beginning. Okay. They really went all in with this, huh? We even got our letter to get out of prison.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that
Alright, this guy is also making like a project arc. He's preparing a boat to take everyone on board. All aboard.
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
I'm gonna miss you, Sijuine.
Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to say about a prison where I mean, imagine if the guy... Yeah, no. Imagine if... I forgot his name. Varste or whatever his name was. You know, the guy that was melting people, that was turning them into water. Just ended up here. Like, he will be on a holiday. This is not punishment.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now.
This is not a good thing. The prison is supposed to deter all the others from just breaking the law.
The release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will
And
escort you out.
Risley just turned it into a 3-star spa.
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
By the way, I am designing custom graphics for gamers. Okay, so I need to inform you about a very, very bad thing. You see, I am racist. I am very racistic against AI and bots in general. So if I see one, I am banning it. So you get banned. I am sorry. This is my greatest flaw. How much I hate the freaking bots on Twitch.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, until the next region.
Mermaid is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervlev was the one who asked us to come here...
You know, I will be so disappointed if we don't end up in prison in Snezhnaya. I mean, think about all the Fatui we killed off. I have a bag full of their badges. You know, I have Signora's heart, I believe. I believe it is her heart. So it's like...
We should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Nervilette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Please tell me I'm not locked by some stupid quest. Holy shit, I can't even... I can't even go into focused mode for this? What? Alright, it's because they did not add focus mode yet at this point in time. And they did not add it retroactively. Just because some weird-ass NPC wants to talk with us. I don't even know what they are talking about. I just want to... You know, in Wuthering Waves, I have the habit of picking every single side story that I can find on the way. Because you never know when, you know, you might never go through that place again and you might just forget about it and not get it. But in Genshin, doing so is just so bad. At the very least, it was so bad before because it will end up turning into a goddamn maze. You know? Like right now, to progress the main story, I need to do this part of this side story. But in some cases, even this was not enough. It will ask us to... I remember when I tried to do Baizu's story quest. And I was blocked by, I don't even remember what other story quest. I believe it was Shenhe's. And I was literally held at gunpoint because her story quest was taking place in the entire harbor. And I needed to do like half of Shenhe's story quest. And by the time I was done with it, I forgot everything that happened in Baizu's story quest, but even that was not enough. There was another quest that was triggered there. So I needed to do Shenhe's, and then I don't even remember what other character was at the time. And then I even forgot, and by the time I returned to do Baizu's story quest, I forgot his quest, and I forgot what I did with Shenhe. So it just turned into an entire mess. Like, damn. Are you... I am free? I am not free. I am not free. What the... I'm gonna kill these guys. In a... like... Can I kill them? I'm gonna go back to the fortress of Meropids. For getting rid of some NPCs. What is the... What is the abyss when you need it? Polish is still going because it all of this story quest happens inside of the palace, right? So they're gonna just hold me hostage here until this is over. Here is the sad part. I might actually enjoy the story quest, you know? I might actually want to listen to the lore and whatnot for this side story, but not now. Now I have other things to do. Now I want to do the main story quest. So I am forced to skip it. Look guys, it's not you, it's me. I am very busy, so... And I have probably around 6 hours of main story quest to do. Even more when you consider that I need to do the interludes for Natlan and for Fontaine. So, if you don't mind, just let me be. Okay? Okay. We finished that. At least it was not so bad, you know, it was relatively fast. It was not some major storyline or whatnot. And how did these two guys block... wait, how do we need to go? Oh. Did they really block the entire area just by staying in their chairs?
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Why is Sejuani the only Melusine with humanoid appearance? You know, well, more humanoid appearance.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
It's probably explaining her companion character quest or some stuff like that.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Wait, Did he use sign language? What were we talking
Are you
about?
done with your work?
Oh, he was still working.
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Teyvat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Now that he mentioned it, I realize there is not really much, many species of creatures in the sea. Like there are no sharks, no whales, nothing on the bigger size, and it's kind of a shame. Teyvat is covered like what, 60-70% of the entire planet is covered in water. So they should take an entire patch, where they just update the water itself and add underwater sections like they added in Fontaine to all the nations and whatnot, because it has potential.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve. So I don't really understand this entire bit, What happens if one of your grandfather somewhere down the line, it was a Fontainian? And then you grew up in Snezhnaya. So you are technically not a Fontainian, but you have the DNA. So do you melt or you don't?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a
fast.
short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad
Is there
feeling
another
about the whole
gate
phenomenon.
for the primordial seawater
The
in
change in water
Poisson?
levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, and the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish thinking.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
They really don't have any army or stuff like that. Like, we are literally the only person that he can ask to take care of stuff like this.
Oh no! What happened here?
How? I guess it was an earthquake or some stuff. It's not like it was completely covered by water, right? We are gonna rebuild this place, right? I don't... We are gonna rebuild. Were they all dissolved? I see the seawater looks fine,
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Oh no, Navia might have been turned into water.
We haven't
Who
seen a
believes
single
that?
soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, Just hurry!
Okay, how did he end up there? Let's assume that water flooded in and completely, covered the place, allowing this guy to swim up all the way on top of his house or stuff like that. He will be turned into water. Let's assume that was not how it happened. So why is he on top of his house? And how did he get there? And how... He's like a cat.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own?
I mean, bro, you don't look that old either.
My Desiree!
He looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
See what I mean? This is what Wuthering Waves and Endfield needs to understand. In the previous quest for both of them, they spent hours upon hours trying to make us feel sad or relate to the main characters. But bro, when you do it so deliberately, it's like you just make people not want to do it, You make them just want to say, no, we don't want this, just get started with the action. In Genshin, though, they kind of mastered how to properly tie the narrative. Like, we were introduced to Poison in the first, in one of the... towards the very beginning of the Fontaine story quest, right? We just walked through Poison, we just watched it. They did not force it. They did not force us to care about the NPCs here. And now that the disaster happened, that we are watching the place where we spent some time with Navia and whatnot being destroyed and just seeing the victims in front of our eyes, it actually feels sad, without being forced. This is what they need to understand. Sometimes less is more. Like, if in Wuthering Waves they just did not go through all that trouble to mention about their suffering and whatnot with Xuanfang and just went, allowed us to just spend some time, like naturally, like organically in Xuanfang, and then had that entire scene, then it will have been amazing. And in Endfield, I mean, I understand the people there being, wanting to return to their place of origin, but for us, Uling is the only place we know about that region, and Uling was always there, so it's like we are not attached to the land they were forced to leave behind. At that point, we are even asking ourselves, what is the point of that entire bit when they already rebuilt their entire city in another place already? I guess this just to find the mementos. And of course, there is also the fact that they freaking build the city on top of a freaking nuke that could have went off at any time.
Hey, Navia! Are you okay?
Whose brilliant idea was to make the city on top of the rift? Like...
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
Where are her two butlers?
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
Oh, okay, so he is literally a cat.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
Is she talking about some kind of bomb on the bus? Ah, interesting.
The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
All of this just came out of nowhere.
Like, you actually can relate to these people, and you do not need a 4-hour story quest that shoved it down your throat to actually do it. You just needed to know the location, to actually spend some time there, and to actually talk and see these people in action, you know? Not hours, a few minutes was enough. And then, bam, that's enough. You are starting to... If you go over the top, you just get the opposite of the effect that you wanted, you know?
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
The VA is also nailing it. You can almost hear that she is on the verge of crying, but she's holding it back. Like, damn. People are saying that the EN VAs suck, or at the very least, they are worse than the JP ones. I disagree. I disagree with that. Maybe it's because I did not play many quests in the JP version, but I feel like the EN VAs, at least for Genshin and the other games I play, are nailing it.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Wait a second. Did they actually? No.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Okay. That was... oh my... They actually killed them off. You know, maybe Genshin is not killing any playable characters, but they do... the NPCs are not safe. And I actually like these guys. Again, another example. I did not need a 4-hour story quest about Silver and Malus, so I actually get... for me to actually like them and to get a little sad that they are probably, well, Malus, and that they are probably dead. It was enough just to see them interact with Navia and with us in a story quest. Like 10-20 minutes was more than enough, you know? No, don't force it. This is something that I hope Endfield and Wuthering Waves can learn.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
But why Silver? Just take Melus. Silver was my
And
boy.
there she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters.
And now if she reveals that they did not get dissolved, that they just broke their legs or some stuff, which is still kind of bad, but point is, they are still alive and they are gonna recover. I'm gonna look like a moron.
Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
Where was it again? Is it above the ground? Yeah, I remember it was in the Act 3 when Neuvillette came here to pay his respects or some stuff.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Shut up, Paimon. Is she cursing us or something? Did she want more people to die or what is wrong with you?
That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver, they won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
I have something in my head. Just a second. Okay.
Huh? What happened to them?
I guess this is what I get for playing for doing a whole story quest. They are giving me depression again.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time, and they were caught in the seawater.
It's something about seeing Navia sad that it also makes me sad. I mean, just think about how messed up this is. She lost her father when she was little, and then Melus and Silver were like her adoptive parents, and then she ends up losing them too. And that's because of an order she gave. Like, that's...
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
I mean, this guy says the scenery is not bad while looking at the cemetery, and she wants a picnic in the cemetery. I feel like we...
How could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
For how long? So, how old is Silver? I was thinking he's the same age as Navia. Since when did he start working as a butler?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
No, you don't. You don't really understand how somebody feels in this situation unless you experience it yourself. And Paimon's only close friend is us.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Jolienne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Arlecchino!
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
Okay, so they're working together.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
I still cannot take... Since I found out that Arlecchino's VA is the same VA as the one for Cicia from Zenless Zone Zero, I really could not... I can no longer look at Arlecchino in the eyes, you know?
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter, but that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with.
So Arlecchino was the start of the biggest whitewash of the Fatui, wasn't she? Like helping Fontaine. I don't even know how she managed to get the Gnosis. I know she did because I did an Old Cry story quest, but like, yeah. And then you had Capitano in Natlan, and then Columbina and Sandrone in Old Cry. I mean, compare them with the first Fatuis, okay? Signora, making a mess in Mondstadt, Liyue, and then in Azuma. Child, trying to sink in Liyue. I went one after the other. Dottore making a mess in Sumeru, and then there was of course the Baladir Wanderer together with him being involved in Azuma and Sumeru. And then from all these four guys, we just jumped to Arlecchino.
My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver.
She actually knows them by name.
Arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves.
Technically, they were listening to her orders, but they could have just said no, you know. So I'm gonna give her that.
I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention.
Bouffe de Thé. What is the translation for that?
One more thing.
Translator. Summer food. Hotel summer food.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Yeah, and technically I already know that she is a good guy because she's playable and all that. And I already did an Odd Cry story quest. But if I was to do this for the first time, I will definitely not believe her one bit.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I mean, I always assumed the Fatui are everywhere.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you, which is why I want to give you this task.
I mean, the question should be, why should we trust her, not why should she trust us? What the heck is this?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such.
So we were
even though
already
you are
starting
not
to
from
do
the house.
things for the Fatui since Fontaine.
I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Yeah, no, I do not really see that much on that front, but
That somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
you can't even explore them on your own.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right?
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Since you put it that way, I have no... All right.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
I pressed too fast. South of Poisson. Okay, let's check them. Deluge of our meeting is also parting. What the? And there is no TP nearby now. These are some small ruins.
Are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Oh wait, it is a domain. So this is like the freaking TARDIS. It is bigger on the inside. It is much bigger on the inside.
defensive mode engaged. You poor last lad. Yeah.
No chest.
The floor here isn't safe.
Okay, the chest is right there. Never mind.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
How can they distinguish it?
And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
I mean, it looks like it has some kind of stars inside thingy.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
Paimon.
No, you're right.
She's talking
I can't
too
do
much.
anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us
We
here?
really did not think things through when we jumped and glided all the way
water
here,
levels
huh?
here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now, then, but... Oh, no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Wait, the music just stopped like that? This is huge, like...
There's something wrong with this bridge! Run, Wolf!
Aren't you Geo? Just create a bridge. Okay, but how did she survive? I knew that you... Oh, this is in her mind.
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it...
I must be tired.
Imagine if they revealed now that Navia is actually not a
That's
Fontanian,
quite possible.
that
However, you were
she
the
was
one that
adopted.
suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
Look at his face. It looks.
How have
Oh,
you
it's as
been?
if they're underwater.
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots
So
at
I
home,
want
right?
to see if they actually had the foresight for this. What I'm looking right now at the moment is I want to see if the names of the two NPCs are among the names that Paimon was calling when Navia gave us the list. Giverny. Yes, they are. Wait. Giverny and Burnett. Yes, they are among the people that were on the list.
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
Here are only the people that got dissolved.
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Melissa was not on the list.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
Jolien was on the list.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And
Yep, everyone on the
I
list.
have no recollection of this case. And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
And why should she be on the... Like, what is she accused of?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please
Yeah, there are
tell
many
me
people,
where
alright,
Monsieur
to look at.
Neuvillette is, and
Oh.
why I'm standing
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. Yep, there are so many.
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had.
And because of that, you need to be sentenced. How dare you be a nice boss?
Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
Wait, okay, that's so they want. Oh, they want to melt
We are
Navia
one
too.
big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further
She did not get creeped out by his entire discourse.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
Oh, they woke up.
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
Okay, so this entire dream is so they can glaze the heck out of Navia. I got it. Was she the on-banner character at the time?
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything.
No,
Indeed,
actually,
even the
no.
death of Master
It
Callus
was when
couldn't
she was
stop her.
first revealed her banner. This was after. Damn. A character getting character development after her banner? Like, are we doing stuff like that now?
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual.
Alright, when they get melted, they just combine and they return to the sea as one.
Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Wait, lore drop! So they were they were the ones that started longing to become individuals and to become independent first.
Do you mean to defy our justice?
This one looks possessed.
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle.
These are the people that you tried to save, by the way. These freaks that are that want to just, you know, for you to die with them. These are the freaks that you tried to save,
Is
Navia.
how we will enforce justice.
My head. It hurts.
Demoiselle,
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
I mean, technically, they are not exactly dead. They just exist in a different form.
don't be afraid. And don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn?
Bro, these guys are just pieces of trash. Navia tried so hard to save them, and they just want her to die, you know, out of jealousy.
How could the two
that
of
she
you
survived.
possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
They are all
we're
turning
jealous.
into oceanids.
Jealous. How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Oh, okay, New Villette saving the day once again.
That's...
He was like, this is contempt against the court. Everyone back to your places.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, Demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus... Silver...
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, Demoiselle.
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
But how did she I believe she fell into the water, but because Malus and Silver were part of that water, they got combined. Their combined will managed to hold off the others, and she did not get... So that's the secret of the primordial water. They get melted out because of the jealousy of the previous people that got melted. It's like a perpetual machine.
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention,
I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
So when they get dissolved, they get reincarnated as oceanids.
Wait, did you say oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those two oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Hmm? Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been
Paimon did not need to add that last part.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neverlet,
Where did this came from? He's a dragon.
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate.
Yeah. No more Fatui
I
glazing.
ran into
Next.
the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
Love is destructive.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
Another one joins the party! Let's get going then! Another unstable path. Watch your step.
Bro, how was I supposed to get there, or what the? Oh, thank you. He just sent us back. Oh, I needed to climb.
The moon has waned.
Wait, what the? How do I get up there? I mean, seriously, there is no path. Okay. I need some stamina. No chest? Wait. Well, there is a chest, but not the correct size.
once initiated. Guide the frost among the ground. Preparing for dust up. Exalt surge.
Wait, was there a chest that I missed? Okay, I cannot go back. It does not really matter. Just a second. Okay, back. It looks like we... I need to go relatively soon. So, well, not soon, in like 2-3 hours. But the issue is, this is a 6-hour story quest, and we are not even at the middle. So I believe we are gonna... I'm gonna reach the middle for the story quest and end it there. And then we are gonna do some Umbral Monument in Endfield, and tomorrow we are gonna finish the Fountain story quest, and we are gonna do some Silver Palace. Well, the last Silver Palace story for Rex. And that's gonna be it. And of course, we're gonna watch the live streams. Today is the live stream for Wuthering Waves, and tomorrow is the live stream for Neverness to Everness.
There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
That's Furina.
Slates? It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we
How did they predict I mean, not exactly predict, but they already knew Furina lived for like 500 years. So.
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
So this is the prophecy.
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this...
Celestia.
What is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Furina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the Waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third? Where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
Yeah, are these guys okay? This is something that I don't like about the Genshin storytelling, about how they are forcing some conclusions and some, you know... Does this, I mean... this is the Hydro Archon we are talking about. You are telling me this is the first time when Furina touched water? Only by drowning, like, covering Fontaine in water, would the Hydro Archon actually touch water? You are telling me she did not ever swim before? Ever? It's like... They're forcing the conclusions.
And yet the order is reversed here.
I mean, obviously there are people surrounding her in the third image, so it can't be after the fourth when everyone was dissolved. What scene are the people in the image? Why does it need to be a scene? It could just ask for help or a wish or whatever. Why a scene?
If we go by timing, Lady Furina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
I mean, since she mentioned obviously it's the previous Hydro Archon, but at the same time, let's remember that the outfits Zhongli and Venti were wearing before, like, do not look anything like the ones that they currently have. Like, the second image kind of reminds me of Venti.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture?
So she sinned, and her people probably sinned too. So they punished her, she was probably killed off, and Furina took her place. The people in the third image are probably the Fountainians left, you know, celebrating the birth of the new Archon. And the punishment for the Fountainians was probably to be eventually destroyed. That's like how Celestia operates, right? We already know about the curse of the immortality for the Khaenri'ans. And probably it's also part of the curse that Furina lost her power. She's not recognized by Celestia or some stuff like that, so she does not have the full powers of an Archon.
Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy?
Nah, it's just a regular bar, you know?
Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Furina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Just... What is the first plate, though? I'm curious. So here they are confessing some sin, which is probably hidden in the first stone plate. And here they are celebrating the birth of Furina. Furina was probably born from water, you know, Hydro Archon and all that, after Egeria died as punishment for her sins. And here are the people celebrating her birth. like around her. They are all in water somehow, maybe like diving or stuff, or maybe it's just a metaphor, who knows. And this is the end. Still, I'm surprised. Are they shocked that Furina ever fell in the water before the end of the prophecy, or what? Like, what was that entire bit?
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fluvsandre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Furina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slate. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fluvsandre is always open to you as ever, so please don't think you're an imposition. Alright, I'll be on my way then.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Oh, damn, please don't mention anything that sounds tasty. I'm actually hungry.
Good food too! Navia, no, the boss is the best. Ooh, desserts! Nice, these are all Paimon's!
There is only one dessert. Does she see this? Oh, these actually look nice. Does she see like roast like dessert or what?
What happened today?
Mona! Is she actually? I mean, obviously a prophecy.
Is that who I think it is?
No freaking way. Meeting Mona in Fontaine. Wait, when I heard about prophecies, I was wondering if we are gonna meet Mona and Barbelot, but I do not really expect it myself.
What are you doing in Fontaine?
What are you doing in Fontaine? Paimon is just as shocked as I am. Lady Megistus.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why
What
did you
beast?
think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Megistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Wait, she's not a Fontaine. All this lore, whatever, were wrong. I've been lied to. I don't know where I've seen, but everyone was saying, like, that Mona is from Fontaine.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Megistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
So the great Mona.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
Oh, let's get to work towards that. You know, let's start creating that tree.
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
What about children?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Wait, why is she Tris?
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great scholar of the stars. Just take it as a title specific to
So
astrology.
3 times Mona.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Well, I can completely see this.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
That sounds terrible! Ugh. But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
I mean, it's full of dead people right now, when you think about it.
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
Or more uncertain and way more scarier.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Altivat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of
This
the
is
whole world.
why you are a simple magistus.
I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd
This
bet
is
there
why
are
she's
others
Tris
amongst
Magus.
those Hexen Circle colleagues of hers who could do something similar. Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So, yeah.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the stars the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit
He's just
Mona's
jealous.
help, didn't we? Our Fontanian
He saw
friends
us
will
with
thank us
Mona.
someday. Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Novelette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Go to Spina di wait. Okay. TP Hunters and Prophets.
You're here! Finally!
Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neurvalette and Lady Furina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
Not in front of the children. Look at the poor Melusines.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
I mean, what is she supposed to do? Like, literally.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again.
I mean, it's not like Archons are
say this
Deus
once
Ex
more.
Machina.
You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that.
I believe
But
her.
You found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
I mean, to be honest, it looks like Furina was born after Egeria died. So how would she know what it was all about? Who would have told her, you know?
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Furina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
I mean, yeah, she tried to find out how to, you know,
there are several indications that you
avert
have
the
been
prophecy.
investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
Neuvillette is a stalker.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it.
I
There's
mean,
no
yeah.
point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
Toodles. I want to hear it again.
Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
Wait.
Did Furina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
Oh, The opera's about to start. Toodles!
I love the way she says toodles.
The opera's about to start. Toodles!
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed. Seems Furina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue.
So I know from Noirceur that the Archons took the authority of the dragons, and the dragons for the most part should be hostile to humanity. Why does Neuvillette look like he cares so much about Fontaine? It looks like he is trying so hard to save Fontaine, and he's getting frustrated because Furina does not trust him with the secrets. What's going on here?
Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage? Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything.
Who else is? I mean, it's. I wanted to ask who else is part of her inner circle, but Chlorine.
We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
We are gonna judge the Hydro Archon.
Furina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
She's a slippery
we will
one.
Need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass.
Nah, bro, you are not gonna dump this on us. You are gonna be part of this entire mess.
This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Well, we are aligning ourselves with the Fatui. This is where it's all started, huh?
That's everyone.
And in Snezhnaya, I'm willing to bet we are gonna become one of the Harbingers.
Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Termine out of everyone.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Did we really invite Chlorine the two? I mean, isn't she a little too close to Furina and not that close to us?
Right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us
And
together
where
to
is
discuss
Arlecchino?
something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
But I don't want to do this with the Fatui. I'm on Furina's side.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand, and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
Look, I understand slightly their point of view, right? They're about to be all turned to water, and they want any information that they can in order to try to avoid this. But there must be a reason as to why Furina does not tell them this information. And it's not just because she has fun keeping them in the dark, okay? So far, all the Archons that we met were, A kind of made a mess out of Inazuma, but point is they were all trying to protect their nation to the best of their abilities, you know? And yeah. So I don't really want to pressure Furina, especially not with the Fatui. The Fatui that still have the Gnosis as their target. And I feel like the entire secret and whatnot must have something to do with the Gnosis itself.
I see. And what does my boss say?
The missing Gnosis.
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go
Which
on.
is probably inside of the Oratrice. That was always my theory about where that thing is. It's very sus how they can turn the desires of peoples and their entertainment in energy. It's probably similar to how the network works in Sumeru.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Oh, that's where the name came. We're hunting Furina.
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters.
Marechaussee, that's how it's pronounced, huh? I was always called them Marechaussee. It's all about the accent. And that's the artifact
Though that
set.
was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus.
Remus and Romulus. Are we going back to the Romans?
Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work.
Oh,
They
so
even left
Chlorine
the
is a
methodology of
descendant
hunting
of
in
the
their
hunters, huh?
A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the
we're
industry,
talking about
so
Furina,
you can
right?
count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so
Is
myself.
this something that you should be proud of?
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
Like a
I'd
cat.
probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others
We
of their
need the
kind.
mechanical Furina.
I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
You are I mean, he's a dragon. He probably does not need to eat or some stuff.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, Monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey.
We really are seeing. We are fishing Furinas now, bros.
Kind as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes.
Chlorine, might I remind you that you are Furina's right hand or left hand if we count New Villette as the right hand?
Wait, why is that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often.
I mean, as long as you guys don't bring an axe, I don't see how Furina can die, you know?
So, are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
I feel like we are gonna try to steal her secrets, and by doing so, we will trigger the prophecy. Isn't that right? That's how it goes. The more you try to go against the prophecy, the more you end up going along with it. The stage of fate.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised. Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great. After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all. Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
That's Nicole! What the? Okay, so we are actually meeting Nicole. So Fontaine is the first place we are gonna meet Nicole. We were meeting Nicole now. This is what happens when you don't do the freaking story quest in order. Like, damn.
Who's that voice? But there's no one.
This is why I need to catch up to be up to date with the Archon story quest for Snezhnaya, because I don't want this to happen again.
Huh. Have you forgotten me already?
Wait. You are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
I did not do the interlude in between Fontaine and Sumeru. Is that where we actually meet Nicole for the first time? I do not, or I did a Sumeru story quest, but that was so long ago. I do not remember voice in the sky.
The voice from the sky, hmm? I fear that description is wrong, though not completely wrong. You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Because she's an angel.
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Oh, from Mona.
The prophecy.
Miss Mage N.
What has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Teyvat so easily be changed? Ah. So you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners, where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kinda scary.
The thing... Wait, just how fast was she?
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others, you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Teyvat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
Wait, did she steal our tea? I was thinking, oh, what the... how did it was... Was she invisible?
The voice. It's gone.
Where the gaze of the gods does not fall. Is that... Does that have something to do with Furina's secret?
I want to hear someone talking. Alright, coming. Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Luna!
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more...
Did she... Oh, of course,
yes,
Charlotte.
It was Charlotte. I assume you've heard of her, no? That daredevil journalist? I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Huh?
This is why Barbelotti's Tris
Goodness
Magistus.
gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
I mean, no. They literally do not... They can see as much as regular people. I think this is like a reference to Irminsul, right? Everything people do is recorded in Irminsul. And is that why Furina does not want to tell us anything? Because she does not want Irminsul to record it, but isn't she already recorded in there doing whatever her plan is?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N,
I mean, it makes
the old
sense.
hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are
We know
lost.
now that Fontaine's prophecy is like a punishment from Celestia. So it makes sense that Furina will not want Celestia to know what's going on. Even though I'm pretty sure that Fanes was asleep for hundreds of years and nobody really cares. Like, let's remember the Shades. One of them just ran with Rhine-daughter. Another one, Asmodai, is missing. Another one, the one of Time, just does whatever she likes. Like, literally, only Ronova is the one that's still doing her job, you know?
But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... Well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Yeah, in shape. Like, did you see Alice and Nicole like them?
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
I mean, they all are trying to... We are a descender, right? We are not recorded in Irminsul, so by all accounts, Furina, if that was the reason, Furina should be able to just tell us her plan or whatever is going on, or secret and whatnot. And also Nicole should not be that concerned with the way they are just liking to speak in riddles. That's it.
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too.
But we're not Fountainians.
I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
Why doesn't anyone just consider Riot? You know, there were so many ways to avoid this. Number one, just have everyone from Fontaine relocated. I am sure that Natlan or Sumeru with Furina or whatnot would help with that bit. Okay? Numero two, make boats, houseboats. So even if the flood comes, you can just, you know, be on a boat. Freaking Riotsley is building an ark. I don't think across 500 years this will have been that hard to plan, you know?
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff... I need to get going. It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said. But also kind of sad, too. Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go. Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
What is this? Huh?
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Of course we are famous.
Let Paimon see.
But it's probably about the fact that we are free now.
The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy. But that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
I mean, can she eat Furina's dessert or something? You know, it looks like... Oh, there is something shiny on the left. One of the music, whatever things.
Did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, Do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades.
I mean, a mystery? Like, did nobody leave that freaking fortress?
Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet. The Traveler's Trail, World Walker. Huh. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her.
Did she spy on us in prison? How is that even
She
possible?
hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead? Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Yank.
We're here! Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat? Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition, only 16 slices a day cake!
Wait, something happened with Furina. She did not eat the cake. Also, I just realized, after all of this, we still did not find child. we forgot about the guy. Everyone forgot him. Or this guy got so shafted, really. Signora was messing with him, then Arlecchino could not bother to care at all about him. Even we forgot about him. Like, literally, the only friend that he has is somebody that he tried to kill. It's just so sad.
It was so delicious the last time we tried it. Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great.
One slice of cake, please.
Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Neuvillette was right. You really can eat.
Neuvillette. The guy is a gossiper. Like, literally, he's just telling everyone about Paimon and her stomach.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
I mean, yeah, what's so strange? This is what everyone does. Maybe not cake first hour in the morning, but still.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise
Very
tomorrow.
subtle, you know, very...
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No, still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today. No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
We're still talking about cake right now, or are they trying to tell us some kind of life lesson, give us some life lesson or what not?
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here.
I love the way he talks. Like, the accent is just perfect, you know? Even as, like,
So
this
I'll
guy
be
is an
going now.
NPC, but
You
he
do
did
try
such
to
a
stay in
good
mood
job.
after eating, all right? Bye.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. I'm unsure this cake will be delicious. It's more delicious than last time! And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea! It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow! Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Are we gonna spend like this entire story quest just being sad about what did not happen yet?
Oh! We're near the Seabird office! Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Are we? Where is the... I don't see... Where is my reminder? Don't tell me it's locked by something. No! Too many quests. Too many. Oh, this is the fountain. Alright, I never did a reputation for fountain, huh? I do want the glider, though. Wait, that's not it.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh, have you seen the article
I
I
want
wrote
to
about
check
you?
something. So that interlude, paralogism, crimes 1 and 2. Does that happen after Mondstadt or what? I believe that's the quest for Durin, right? Or where we actually meet the new Durin. I also need to do it. We still have to finish the Natlan bit and then meet Durin with Venti. So we can finally be up to date with the Archon quests.
Ha! You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick Mora!
Needn't worry
Profit
about
split.
that. I heard that you were in Poisson some time back, so I sent you a letter to discuss just that. It appears you didn't receive it, though. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you. I've even set the table with some food.
She found Paimon's weakness.
Oh, you're the best!
We just ate!
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden? Were you looking for me?
A friend of ours met you a while back, and when she mentioned it, we thought of coming to see you. Her name's Mona.
Ah, so you know Miss Mona as well. She's a guest columnist for our paper. Really good one, too. She's so young and already such a brilliant astrologist. So she mentioned me? What did she say?
She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with the legendary Traveler and Paimon?
Huh?
No.
So your article in the paper today doesn't count?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk about the things you've seen and experienced.
Yeah, are we even qualified enough?
Who else?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it. But not right now, of course. I'll need a few days to prepare.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! I'll tell the editor-in-chief immediately. I'll have to apply for lighting, a venue, some props, and... Whew, so much to get done now. Talk to you later.
Wait, it's gonna be a live interview?
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
Hmm? And what's that?
If just for example...
Holy, are we just gonna ask everyone this? Like, get over it. Like, the freaking Melusine was right, and Nicole was right too, and Mona was right. They already gave you the answer. Just live in the present. Try your best to stop the prophecy, and if not, it is what it is if it doesn't work. Like, what is the point of?
Huh. That's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting
That
from
was my
scene.
plan. Just leave Fontaine.
I wouldn't forsake my homeland that easily.
I mean, if your entire homeland comes with you, if everyone in Fontaine decides to just migrate, then yeah, there is plenty of space in Natlan, you know.
From what I've seen, most
We
people
can make
don't know
a
what
new
they do
tribe
should
there.
the worst come to pass. In truth, it might be better just to behave like normal rather than worry over such an end. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bit sad, but I've always believed that it's best to do what you enjoy. Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job.
She's both.
And I'd be proud
She's
of leaving
both.
such an article behind. I guess you could say that I was born to be a journalist. But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
That's so nice. All of a sudden, Paimon actually kinda envies her. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
We are more concerned about the prophecy than the actual people that are fated to be destroyed in the prophecy.
And scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh? Paimon's been thinking. If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
Well, we will go with our spaceship to the next planet. Maybe we are gonna join the Trailblazers.
We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot. You mean, still traveling? Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing? Feels like you'll grow mold if you stay here long enough. But it's still better than the Fortress of Mirapede, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Merope.
It's time to hunt for Furinas.
Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him. Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
A riot?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Furina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her.
Bro, these people are... Look, let's assume that Furina really was not doing anything. They're kind of trying to mime, you know, the French Revolution and whatnot, and let them eat cake. They're trying to portray Furina like that. But look, at the end of the day, the gods, the Archons, are not completely despots, you know? They do not have they do not participate completely in freaking society. What I'm trying to say is, Isn't it sad if your entire freaking existence relies on the mercy of the freaking Archon, and then you just start harassing that Archon? Do you think he's gonna do you any good? Really? Like, come on. If you guys are so smart, how about you guys find a solution yourselves?
Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. And before she could respond, others started to join in. The crowd continued to grow, and protests against the Hydro Archon started to break out.
So people have started to put the blame on Furina. Guess they finally found an outlet for the pressure they've been under due to the prophecy.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be
You know
blamed.
what? Maybe it's a good thing if Fontaine ends up destroyed. Like, you know, this is exactly why I am on the side of the freaking heavenly principles here. With the with the lore drop that they did during the live stream, that the Tsaritsa is the descendant of all Kainrians, and that technically makes her Koitar and all of that. I dislike Koitar. Like, it's a nice thing, you know. It's very romantic, you know. She is defying the mission. She's getting her own free will because she found the power of love, and she fights for the freedom of her people and of the people of Teyvat from the dictatorship of Fanes and the heavenly principles. But this is not freaking a regular world, you know. In this world, a moron can just end up destroying everything. Like, let's remember what happened with Kaenria. These guys had free will, you know. They did not even have a god. That they were, well, technically the moon was a goddess, but you get my point. And the morons almost wiped the entirety of Teyvat. You cannot give unlimited freedom to people in a fantasy world where they can find countless ways to just destroy the world. Like, they're already pieces of trash right here, you know. They are literally begging gods to just do everything for them. Zhongli literally was a glorified secretary. He will just give them clues about how to solve their issue and how to get rich and all that. And even when you consider the entire vision hunt, they were still relying on her. They were believing as long as she's there, then she has power to just hold Inazuma. They did not even care about anything else. They were like, we can do whatever we want. We have an Archon behind us, you know? Like, and then you have the freaking Sumeru, the guys in Sumeru that freaking locked their own Archon that sacrificed for these pieces of trash to keep on going. And the reward that she got was for her quote-unquote daughter to get locked for hundreds of years in her own chamber. Like, these people are just you can't let them do things on their own. You just can't, you know. They're just gonna turn the entire Teyvat in an entire mess. They're gonna blow up the planet. Let's be real. It's just...
So what happened after that? Is Furina okay?
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
Like, come on, she was trying to investigate. Maybe there's something that stops her from actually helping. If it's a judgment from Celestia, she really has very little. She really cannot do much. You know, it's her boss that made the judgment. What the heck is she supposed to do? You know, it's just. I'm getting so pissed.
The Marechaussee Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Furina had gone. Only when things had stabilized did we realize that she had gone missing.
So, you mean she's still missing?
That's right. The Marechaussee has dispatched many people to search for her, but we don't have any leads yet. That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her?
Well, unless she lost her powers.
Good. Monsieur Nervillet sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the palais now.
Oh, this is the threat, isn't
Sounds like
it?
we should hurry over to Poisson then. If we know Furina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. Instead, she'll look for a place to wait out the heat. And, as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Nervillet was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson,
We were preparing to trick her from the very beginning.
it would be hard for her to ignore being accused by the public today. Paimon thinks Furina's probably taken the opportunity to slip away to Poisson and try to relieve the sense of guilt that she's feeling. Huh. Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer, of course, but Paimon can do the analysis to back it up, too. Cool, huh? In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Why was I talking so much about that? It's because in Snezhnaya we are obviously gonna whatchamacallit. We've all seen the trailer. It looks like we are siding with the Tsaritsa and the Harbingers against Ronova and the Heavenly Principles, but I feel like the Heavenly Principles is just a necessary evil. I believe they are just a necessary evil. It's just what it is. I feel if not, these people cannot tie their shoes themselves. You know, they literally need their parents, the Archons, to clean up after them. It's just the truth is just what's happening. But anyway, I think this is gonna... So we already completed 3 out of the 6 story quests for Fontaine. There are 3 more, but these ones we are probably gonna do them tomorrow. Today was some sort of prelude to what's gonna happen to the Fontaine story quest. The Apocalypse and the other 2 are... I'm gonna leave them for tomorrow. We are gonna start at 7 p.m. PDT. I want this to be available for as many time zones, you know, to be reasonable for as many time zones as possible. So yeah, and now, so again, tomorrow we are gonna finish the Fontaine story quest. Now let's just jump a bit in Endfield and do the whatchamacallit, the new Umbral monument. Okay, Endfield Umbral monument. It takes a bit too loud. I want to be on Ronova's side. Is it so bad? Is it that bad? Like, she helped Natlan. She is one of the good guys. I know she is after Paimon, but maybe it's just Paimon's fault. Damn, this is loud. Besides Genshin tomorrow, I'm also gonna try to finish the Silver Palace with Rex. Just to finish the beta there. I'm also gonna give my own evaluation of the game and whatnot. I'll probably make a video on that. And I might do even more story quests. When is Odette being released? Odette release date. Countdown. We need to finish all the Archon story quests until her release, which is in like 5 days from now. This day included. What's happening with this place? Why is everything stopped? No, it's fine. It's still working. I don't know what was that. Anyway, new event. Monumental etching, beastly, whatchamacallit. Let's see how hard this is. Obviously, I'm gonna still try to brute force everything with fungi. Should I switch the Twitch category? Nah, it's fine. Are we gonna have enough time? I think it's gonna have. I don't think we are gonna have a story quest as big as this one in Genshin. Like, this is a 6 hour story quest. But I will need to change my thumbnail to mention part 1. What's with our skill? Is it always available? Oh, come on. By the time we get our ultimate, I'm already done. Come on, load. Let's try the hard one too. What is the gimmick here? Duration of everything becomes okay. So this was why I could just use Fangi's. The Fangi's skill was always triggered, huh? This thing, this Quasilion, what's happening with my damage? I can't even see what's happening.
Storms, it came.
Commence sail 7.
A rain of blue. A lance of sun.
Okay, I might need Ardelia. Also, my screen froze. What the freak is going on? Okay, my screen froze for a few seconds. I don't know what what was the cause? Okay, let's go again. Let's just, we're just gonna use the power of being skilled, okay? Let's actually try this one. Bro, I can't. My animations are too long.
Like a flash, it struck.
Target locked. Fire!
A rain of blue. A lance of sun.
Okay, this guy is extremely fat. His HP is insane. Well, we're gonna use Ardelia.
You can't escape this.
Okay, bro, that's nice, nice. I don't think the second one was even dodgeable. We're using Ardelia. I'm not gonna be bothered with this. If all the effects are permanent, then corruption should also be, well, corrosion.
The team is ready for the mission.
Let's have some healing. He deals too much damage. And his attacks are too erratic.
Let us journey toward the knowledge is born.
Bro, what the freak? He's ping-ponging with us.
Sterilize this area.
Did they extend the HP on of these mobs? Because this is not... Maybe this thing has resistance to electro or some stuff. Let me use the combos.
From the storms, it came.
Damn monkey. Yeah, some attacks I simply cannot dodge because Fengi's animations take time. How much? For how long is he gonna just stun us? Holy shit! He stunned us for like 10 seconds.
Storms, it came.
Damn, this was actually kind of tough. If it actually had a timer, this would have been a big issue to deal with. Damn. Okay. The stun especially was very annoying. Is there any way to counter it or you just take it?
Entering core AIC area.
No, you just take it. If you don't have the DPS, you are just gonna... Oh, wait, no. I was like, enemies have the same resistance. Does that mean that I need to use physical? But no. Operators no longer have... I love that mechanic. Not having skill point generation. The best mechanic they could come up with, like, come on. I feel like they're still salty because people ask them to add dashing and dodging in the game. Before, in the betas, apparently this was not the case. Are we just gonna fight monkeys today?
Everyone's chipping in.
Excellent.
Is he gonna stop? What the fuck? Oh, finally. So you need to use your... Oh, this is such a trash mechanic. So you need to use your skill points in order to stop this guy from spinning and throwing you around. But you cannot generate skill points unless you attack them with your basic attacks. But you cannot attack them with basic attacks while they are spinning. So yeah, you need to have some skill points saved up in your bank. Otherwise you are just effed.
How about a
At the very least, this guy is not as tank. He has a grab, huh? Can you leave me? Oh, so it does not even work. Oh my god, he has multiple grabs. Okay, and the banana peels are just... The range is actually humongous. He keeps pulling me. I don't have stamina. Did they just remove my stamina too? What the fuck? Two of them already dead. What the fuck is this mob? How did he manage to kill 2 off-field characters? 2 level 90 off-field characters.
Let me see.
Holy shit. No point in having her on field because we are not healing with no skill points. So there is that. This is so annoying. I hate with a passion any stage where they disable the skill point regeneration. Like, that's a core mechanic of your game. It's how if in Genshin they disabled elemental reactions for some boss fights. I mean, it could kind of be useful, you know, for physical DP. The bananas are sending us close to team? Is that what's going on?
Futile struggle. Like wind and thunder, we gave them a storm. Perfect as this wind. From the storms, it came.
Commence L7, annihilation!
I should speak to the rest.
Light of the land!
A rain of blue, a lance of sun.
Feels like my energy is even worse than before. Am I regenerating less and less energy as the time goes? The stupid bananas are making holy shit and the freaking the range is huge on these bananas. This thing almost killed the Gilberta, huh? This was insane. You know what? They actually made the Umbral monument harder. It's not a walk in the park anymore. I mean, as long as you have a juice team, you still can do it, but you actually need some skill, you know, to dodge, to do all of this, of course.
Entering core AIC area.
Oh, so I no reading.
The wind never.
I mean, this is pretty much the perfect stage for Fengi. So, let's go.
rain of blue, a lance of sun.
One shot. I need to lock in on the Bone Crusher at the very start. Wait, I do not get... the Oro Beryl is probably, yeah, in the missions.
Entering core AIC area.
Ah. So, I don't know what you're supposed to do in that stage. Like, yeah, you need to restore their HP if you want to beat them. What am I supposed to do, you know? Lock in, okay.
Commence L7, annihilation!
Is that undodgeable or what does he do?
Like a flash, it struck. Perfect with this wind. Like wind and thunder with gale of storm. A hush of thunder, a streak of rain.
Target locked, fire!
Perfect with this wind. You can't escape this. Perfect with this wind. I'm with you.
It feels like they extend the HP of mob. Does that...
Sterilize this area!
I shall sweep the rest.
It looks like you cannot dodge it, huh?
Wow! You can actually do that?
Yeah, you can dodge. You can.
Streak of rain.
You can dodge it. So... Oh, what are you supposed to do if you can't dodge it?
Entering core AIC area.
F you. That's pretty much it, huh?
Let me see.
That attack is undodgeable, that he does. And hits my entire team, so he's just gonna kill everyone. We need healing, and even then I don't know if this is enough. This piece of garbage is just way too strong. She's too strong. That's it. Nope, I can't fight him. I guess I need to use Leviathan and hope that's gonna work. But it's impossible with fungi.
Let me see. Where should I be gathering my data this time?
His HP is too huge. He's just... we need Ardelia. But it look... let's try the other one, and then we're gonna leave this floor towards the end. Garbage mechanic. Again, they managed to make the most annoying mechanics for their fights. Like, what is this? You need to hit them with Art's burst. Do you know how hard it is to obtain your Art's burst in this game? It's very hard. Wait, I got the wrong team. Oh my, okay, I can't, they are forcing me to watch this cutscene. Now it's the first time I am free. Can you load any slower?
Data sync complete. I'm ready to go at any...
Oh, it's these creatures that are gonna just block me, change my units. This thing is gonna be so tanky in the next difficulty. Okay, we got the silver thingy, and now defeating the enemies restores some HP. They get stronger and stronger, huh? And there is no counter to this. You just need to take it, to accept it. At most, you need to get rid of the most annoying mobs first. Oh my... How did they... Oh, the freaking... the other train probably hide Perlica and then... Yeah. They are too tanky. They are just way too tanky. It's like they increased the HP by 10 times over compared to the previous run of the Umbral Monument. And I mean, yeah, it was insanely easy before, but you need to go the extra mile after you added the contingency contract. I can't move my ass because these guys are all staying in my face. What's the strat? I don't know. I mean, look how much time it takes to beat up a single mob without the others being buffed. And they are tag teaming me. I might need Gilberta here. Healing is just garbage, giga worthless, huh? I need damage so I can take them down ASAP. What did I do? Like, why is this so hard now?
You must, Professor.
Oh, they probably started shilling Arcane. Now I think I understand. And Arcane must be stronger than Fungi.
From the storms.
I forgot to switch to Leviathan. This team is literally This team truly cannot hope to ever be this stage. Yeah. I'm at the very least, you just need to do the normal versions and you're gonna get all the rewards. For Agony, it looks like they truly changed it to be Agony.
See, where should I be gathering my data this
Maybe Rossi. Rossi is also a valid option, but I need something with Liberation or Ultimate, whatever it's called in this game. It's almost dead. Come on. Yes. Yes. Levatain was able to do what Fangi was unable. Nice. For the other side, should I pull my Levatain again? In terms of AoE, I feel like Levatain is slightly strong.
I hate trouble, but boredom is worse.
Actually, let's see how it goes with this team. Like this. I cannot execute somebody broken? What? What? I could not use the execute move. Bro, what the fuck? One of them is launching, but I can't move from this cursed light. I was literally stuck to the goddamn floor. Okay, that guy is just piecing some kind of guess that's stopping me from doing anything, so... Just gang up on this guy, gang up on him. Don't let him move.
Drown endless night.
Yes, we did it. Leviathan pulled through for the last part of this endgame. This was way harder than the previous Umbral moment. I mean, if you wanted to do agony mode, you only need to do the casual modes in order to get all the rewards, and probably, I think, also, yeah, just one stage in one agony stage is more enough for you to get all the rewards, so I cannot really complain that much about it. Why isn't this working? What the heck? I'll need to check again what the frick is going on with this place. I used some YouTube blueprint because, yeah, I was late to the party, and yeah, but it looks like I might have to just delete everything and start doing them myself, because this is not it, you know. This is not it at all. Anyway, I think this is gonna be it, at least for now. Tomorrow we're gonna finish the Genshin story quest again. 7 p.m. PDT. Be there or be square or whatever people are saying now. And then if we have time after we finish the story quest, which should not last that long, it should be, we have like 3 more hours there, we can do some more Silver Palace and Neverness to Everness. I managed to get the bike in Neverness and Everness, by the way. That thing is it's insane. A jumping bike. Now, how they're gonna make a car that's better than that? Phasing through objects? Who knows? Yeah, in any case, 4 hours or well, what 5 hours from now there is gonna be the Wuthering Waves live stream. So yeah, I'm gonna stream it live for anyone that wants to watch it together. And tomorrow we also have Neverness to Everness live stream to see. We have 4 more days, or 5 more technically, until Odette's release and Snezhnaya's release. So we are gonna also do pretty much every single day one Archon quest for Genshin, just to finish everything, to prevent getting spoiled. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Good luck with your pulls, and see you guys in 5 hours for those of you that want to watch the Wuthering Waves live stream. Bye for now. Just a short stream this time. Kind of tired from the previous madness. But once the new updates for the games are released, then when Snezhnaya drops, bro, I'm gonna stream like 8-10 hours per day. Wait, I forgot.